SCP-823,953 is contained in a 10x10x20 meter concrete enclosure in a standard containment cell. The security perimeter surrounding SCP-823,953 is monitored at all times by 3 video security cameras positioned at the top of the cages that contain SCP-823,953. All personnel are required to wear goggles and protective suits when interacting with SCP-823,953. Description: SCP-823,953 is a set of 4 crocodilian skeletons. All 4 skeletons are attached to a concrete and steel structure of unknown dimensions. A 5th skeleton was later discovered underneath the concrete slab covering the other 4 skeletons. SCP-823,953 is believed to be an early Edmontosaurus. It has been subjected to different levels of preservation, the longest of which is thought to be when the animal was alive as 6 ma. When interacted with, SCP-823,953 will move to one of the 4 concrete cages in an attempt to flee from humans. However, it cannot be placed in the cage designed for crocodiles. SCP-823,953 exhibits constant and sporadic speech patterns when in contact with humans. Any attempts at communication with SCP-823,953 are considered non-existent. An interview with a D-Class subject noted that while he and his team were inside the enclosure, they attempted to communicate with the skeletal entity through conventional means. These efforts included flapping a team member's arms in the hopes that SCP-823,953 would take note of their movements and look at the team members. None of the attempts were successful. However, when the team members attempted to communicate through the skeletal entity, SCP-823,953 appeared to be unaware of their presence, even when they were within 6 meters of the skeletal entity. Addendum 823,953-1 Incident 823,953-1 Date/location Foundation Operated Research Facility. Interviewed D-2771 Lower Security Clearance. Interviewed Agent. Forward D-2771 and D are both underwater remotely operated vehicles that are located near SCP-823,953's enclosure. It is believed that D-2771 is constantly monitoring the D-Class's swim patterns and trajectory to learn how to use SCP-823,953 to feed and investigate the underwater portion of the facility. D was recorded going into the enclosure and touching the skeletal entity before running back to his ORV, where he continued swimming. After 10 seconds, D-2771 came back and recorded the event on video. D-2771's ORV is the only one in the enclosure at the time of the incident and was not recovered. Interview log D-2771 Interviewer Agent. My name's D-2771. Who are you? My name's Agent. I'm sure you know who I am. We have some questions for you. Who are you? Oh, I'm a guard at the bottom of the tank. There are only 4 guards. Why aren't you a guard? Is it because you believe the animal to be dead? Oh, no, I know it's real. I didn't see it when they brought it in, but I heard a noise like a crow cawing, and it woke me up. They just drugged me. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do to me. You were sleeping. Then you must not have heard the guards yelling or banging on the walls. No, I don't remember any of that. And anyway, I'm a guard. I have to be awake. Then you must have been told to do something, even if you didn't know what it was. What do you mean? We have to feed this thing. It's not just one, though. There are a number of them. Interview log D Interviewer Agent. Forward, D is a Foundation trainee that was sent to recover SCP-823,953-2. D claimed to be unable to make out any of the words that the D-Class subject said. Upon inspection, there was no conclusive evidence of this. Forward, D claimed to have been instructed by one of the analysts of the team that was investigating SCP-823,953-2 to examine the D-Class subject. So you were told to go in there? Yes, they said to watch and film it. So you were told to watch and film this thing? Yes, I was. And you watched and filmed this thing? I'm sorry, but it looks like something out of a horror movie. What did it do to you? I can't explain it. It threw me out. I'm fine. That thing is real. Did it follow you? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know anything. The thing has eyes and arms and a head. I can't sleep anymore. I don't know what to do. Did the analysts tell you what to do if you were thrown out of the tank? They said to watch out for another thing. And what do they mean by that? I don't know. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna cut my wrists. I gotta get out of here. Well, should we bring you to an outpost? Yes, please. Please, I can't deal with this anymore. I want to go home. I'm not sane anymore. Well, I can't get you home just yet. We're going to bring you to an outpost and have you recover for a few days. Well, no, I'm not ready to be recovered yet. This is not right. I need time to think. You need to be recovered by at least this Friday. You can't remain this way. We have to get you back to your barracks. I understand. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Please. As I said, you're going to be treated and recovered. There's no way around it. I need help. You have to help me. Of course, thank you for your cooperation. Don't be scared. Of course not. I'm here to help you. I can't do anything else. The first thing I want to know is why they did this to me. Okay, we can do this some other time. Why don't you get some rest? You need it. After the interview, D-853 was found dead by other personnel in the facility. Uncharacteristically, one of the security cameras was left on for several hours after D-853's initial encounter with SCP-823,953-2. Level 4 clearance required. Testing subject MK2 large classified holographic classification Euclid. Category Roman 3 Ref Study Hash 3145 Object Class Euclid Keter Special Containment Procedures. The subject shall be kept on a soundproof sound insulating isolation chamber consisting of a plexiglass sphere surrounded by soundproof shielding containing its current surroundings. This is to prevent SCP-823,953-2 from exploring the subject's living space without a direct directive. All other aspects of SCP-823,953-2's containment are similar to standard containment procedures for its SCP-801 counterparts. To reduce the negative psychological effects, SCP-823,953-2 is to be given daily review sessions with a researcher or administrator. The sessions are to be conducted without the subject's knowledge of the nature of SCP-823,953-2 and are to focus on positive aspects of the subject's life and the accomplishments of its previous superiors. To encourage a positive outlook, SCP-823,953-2 is to be provided a soundproof humanoid model of itself and all its family members. SCP-823,953-2 is to be provided with appropriate materials non-toxic to Foundation personnel and equipment necessary for the maintenance and reproduction of its model. SCP-823,953-2 is to be provided with legal representation during ongoing research and testing. Note: D-Class personnel are to undergo cognitive and physical testing at least once every other day, in addition to meeting the daily monitoring requirements of the subject's containment. Addendum: SCP-823,953 was recovered at private military base in the National Forest. The following map is a reproduction of the discovery location, with the modified location of the base marked.